We have a small, minor technical difficulty. And she uses this phrase a lot, and it could mean anything from we have a leak in a faucet, or a toilet has overflown, or alternatively, an intern who is coming to observe for the day had a seizure or small neurological event and fell, busted their head, and they had to call the emergency services, ambulance, and firefighters and everything to the clinic. But she always starts it out with a small, minor technical difficulty. So you never have any idea what that's going to look like.
My favorite memory of Tiffany is not a single one. It is multiple times where she decides to give me anxiety attacks by sneaking up behind me and then randomly having me turn around and realize she's there. It makes me want to pee my pants almost every time.
The very first time that I met her, I remember coming to interview at the old building, and Seth, of course, tossed me into doing a surgery. It was a mass removal, and I was deliberating on how to get it done, and I'm pretty sure that I looked at the mask for about 15 minutes before I decided how to take it off, and Tiffany just gave me a look and said, just take the mask off. And I knew about that time that I was in the right place. So Tiffany has had that attitude of just get it done since I've known her, and that has served her well throughout her time here. She is tough, but she also has a soft side, and she cares about people so deeply, and that is Tiffany's best attribute. Swan would not be the same without Tiffany, and I'm so proud of how far she's come since I met her 9 years ago.
My favorite memory of Tiffany would have to be when we first started working together in the very first clinic, and a cat got loose in the old surgery suite, and me and her left and then went back to find it, and it tried to dart out of the room at us, and Tiffany drop kicked it back into the surgery suite and slammed the door shut, and then we went and got back up. That's one of my favorite memories of Tiffany.
Just her snarky comments with the stone-faced look, and it always seemed to provide a moment of levity for sure. I just want to thank you, Tiffany, for being the strong person that you are and being such a rock in our organization and such a workhorse. We couldn't do it without you.
I can still cut.
My favorite memory of working with Tiffany is on the cat that she named Lazarus Opossum. Thank you, Tiffany, for all the work you've done and your leadership.
I'd like to say a little bit about Tiffany, too. Miss Tiffany Ashley puts on a pretty good front, but I don't know a more caring person about the overall creation than Tiffany Ashley. She cares about people. She cares about animals, relationships. She's got that heart about her that if she can change someone's life in a positive way, she's going to do it. Don't let the quiet fool you. She's a quiet person, but she's a very impactful person behind the scenes. She's a doer. She works like none other. Love that work ethic about Tiffany. But what I love most about Tiffany is the fact that she's using the abilities that she has to further herself and those around her. Love watching her grow as a leader. She's turned from a task-oriented person to more of a leadership-style person. And
Tiffany Ashley, I have literally known you my entire life. I cannot think of anyone who is more reliable or is a harder worker than you are. Whether it's an animal or a person, you show such compassion and so much care towards it. Anyone who has ever met you instantly sees your quick wit and your sarcasm, which drives that personality that everybody loves. You can be stubborn, you can be independent, but both of those has forged you into the woman you are today. I am so thankful to have you as my big sister, and I'm so thankful to have you in my life. I love you so much, and congratulations on 11 years. I hope you continue to grow and don't stop being you.
I think Tiffany is really good at working with difficult clients. I'll give you an example. So that one time we had a difficult situation, and a client told me not to make eye contact with him, and I cried. And she went in there and was super nice, just like me, but for some reason she just clicked and ended up talking about conversation with how long her hair is, and he left walking out a different man.
You know, I agree with that.
Yeah.
Somehow, every mean client that she ever encounters just has the best experience with Swan Animal Clinic that they've ever had. And I don't know how she does it.
I really did appreciate the impact she made on me when I was a technician here, and just how thorough she was in her training and how she instilled confidence in our team members. And over the past 11 years, similar to what I've said, I've watched Tiffany, from a lead position tech to a trainer to come into management, and she's really taking off here in her roles and position at Swan, and I'm very thankful that she's here.
Every single day, Tiffany shows up willing to help, wanting to see where everyone is, and she helps everyone grow. And I think that throughout the years, Swan wouldn't be where they are without her.
In one word, how would you describe Tiffany?
Headstrong.
Meticulous.
Funny. One of the best part of working with Tiffany is that we always have a good time together, and she's hilarious, and I love that about her.
Stubborn, but stubborn in a good way.
That she is consistent. She is what I would call the strong silent leader. She's consistently doing things that help move the ball forward. Sometimes you don't know what she's doing, but all of a sudden you look up and she has moved mountains.
Her compassion, even though she's got a hard exterior, she has a very soft interior, and once you get to know her and build a relationship with her, she's very compassionate and she's very understanding, and she's always willing to help.
When I first started, she was just a regular technician. Now she's blossomed into an ultrasound technician, a leader, an administrator. She has grown up to be a great part of Swan Animal Clinic.
Is there anything else you'd like to say?
Love you, Tiff.
It's a mother hen, but is also a very good friend. I'm very blessed to have her in my life. I don't necessarily have a favorite memory of her, but just for the fact that new memories are being created every day.
She's always been a leader among our technicians here, but watching her direct urgent care and become part of the admin team and every responsibility that she's taking on has been truly amazing, and she is handling it like an absolute champ.
Her gifts with other people, and she started small, and as time has gone on, she's taken that to heart and has really grown in the fact that she's sharing the great gifts and the knowledge that she has in the veterinary profession as well as life with her teammates, and is not only helping them grow personally or professionally, but also personally as well. It's been fun to see.
Mama Tiffany, I love you. Congratulations on your big 1-1, and thank you for all you do for us.